Hey, do you want to know the 6 ways, the 6 advantages, the 6 ways how traveling is gonna change you? Then stay tuned and watch this video.
So welcome again to the video, guys. Here are the 6 pros for traveling.
So actually, let's start. Well, first of all, as you can probably already think of,
you get much more independent by starting to travel on your own. When I first started traveling big, I was 18. I just turned 18 and I went to Colombia, so I really had crazy experiences in a completely new country that really made me just a different person. And you just have to do so many decisions on your own suddenly. Like, first you live at home and all this stuff and it's like this and that, but then you suddenly have to decide on your own. It's like you're an adult from one moment to the other. Second, let's do this fast, guys. So second is experience. Well, as you can probably tell, you have to go on your own flights, you have to book your own hotels or hostels, you have to decide which way to take on a road trip or something like that. You just make experience. You have new people that you get to know every day. You have new experiences that you do for the first time. For the first time you book something on your own. For the first time you walk through a forest on your own. For the first time you do just something new. Like, it's so challenging every day, but every day you feel like 10 days are gone by, or 2 weeks of development. You just develop so much faster if you're on the road. So third, you get awareness for what is happening in the world. Well, we probably all grow up in one place, most of us do, and so when we go out into the world, we suddenly realize, wow, there is not only this safe place I grew up at. So you just get to know that there are different mindsets, different kinds of people, different religions, different cultures. It's so interesting how you can just dive into a complete other world, and you grow so much because your horizon is just wider, it's more open. You're not always in this direction only, but you go to this and there and there. Yes, it's awesome. So fourth, self-development. Well, I can only tell you, do it. Just go to different seminaries, do different classes, get to know God, the world, or whatever you believe in. Just do it, because it's so much worth to really get to know yourself and to open up your narrow-mindedness. Because I don't want to say that you're narrow-minded or something like that, but we all kind of grew up in a certain way of thinking. So by learning new stuff and maybe interviewing people in what they think, what they believe, and believe me, just living in a different country makes you think in a different way. So get to know people, interact with them, interview them, maybe take videos of yourself or of people and see how you change. So fifth thing is your mindset. Your mindset will change so much because people they're around you, they fulfill you, they inspire you, their colors, their dances, their imagination, and believe me that you will come back as a very, very different person. You're not gonna act in the same way. Your true inner self will always stay the same, but all your character traits, your abilities, your also the way you feel about yourself is going to be so different, because you're gonna have people who are gonna tell you, wow, that was amazing that you did that on your own. Wow, you're so independent. Like, and you really develop. Like, traveling is actually the essence of life, getting to know the world and yourself. 6th point, last point. So, traveling, like a really practical point, it's very good for your CV. When you will have a job once in 5 or 6 years or 10 years, or I don't know how old you are, maybe also if you already had a job, if you're right into your career, maybe just take a year off and work online from somewhere in this world, maybe in the jungle with monkeys around you and snakes and hopefully no dangerous animals. So yeah, it's just like it's good. It shows independence. It shows consistency. If you stay away for maybe a year or a year and a half, it will show your future boss that you made it. You didn't give up. You went into a place where you didn't know anybody or anything about the culture. It was just there. You were just put there and somebody said to you, okay, go now, stay there, live your life, build your life there, and you made it. And this shows real strength. And which boss doesn't want someone to work in his company that is courageous, that has so much courage to just go out into the world and do their thing. Believe me, it's worth traveling. Have a heart for the world. To add, it's really just so important that you're not normal tourists. Just don't do it. First of all, it's not good for the ecosystem. It's not good for your personal experience, because only if you live in a place, you work in a place, you get to know all kinds of people, socially high standard, low standard. Just if you really dive into the place where you're at, in whatever continent you're visiting or traveling or working or living in, just like dive into it, accept the experience and work there. Just like do whatever you can to really get in touch with the people and the land, the country, experience the nature there, get a feeling for the country. So just don't see the main sightseeing points and that's it. Like, just don't do a sightseeing tour and that's it, you know? So I really wish you all the best from my heart. Bye. And always remember, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye guys.